Okay, guys, I'm going to quickly show you how to insert a table into a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so you might have something like this where it says change the layout of the slide with the progression routes to a title and table, and then create a table and copy a table. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. So it says change the layout of the slide with the title progression routes. Okay, so I'm going to open up PowerPoint. I'm going to imagine that you've already created it, and this is my slide with the title progression routes. Okay. The next thing it says is to create a table that contains 4 rows, columns, and 7 rows, okay? And I'm going to copy the data from the file j28table.rtf. Well, instead of creating that whole table, okay, I can just go to this file here, j28table.rtf, and I can copy this entire table, okay? So let me show you how to do that, okay? So I will go back to this is the table, sorry, this is the document that I want, and this is the table that I want, okay? So go in there, click on that table, okay? Oops, all right, I'm gonna click on that table, and I'm gonna select the whole thing. Okay, once it has the the quadruple arrows like that, I'm going to copy it all, which is great, okay? Now, they also tell me, change the layout of the slide with the title progression routes to a title and a table. Okay, so once I go into PowerPoint, if I click on that slide and I go to layout, okay, title and content is the format that I want to have, okay? So that's my title there, my content here. I'm just going to literally paste that table. And I want to do this. I want to keep the source formatting of the original, okay? So I've got that in there. I'm just going to spread it out so I can see it a little bit better. Okay. Okay, that looks good. I can at least read it now. Okay. The next thing they say is that, good, I've got format the table with the grid lines displayed. Perfect. I've got it in there. Great. I've done all that. Now, I want to insert a new row as the first row of the table and enter the following header, levels of apprenticeship. Okay, so I'm going to go back to that. It's the same type of stuff that I do for any sort of table adjustment. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that my cursor is in the top row. It's very difficult to see, but you can see the cursor there now in the top row. I'm going to right-click, double-click my table. Okay. Okay, once I double-click it, now I can insert tables, rows, columns, whatever I want. I'm going to insert a row above that. Oops. I'm going to go back to that. Okay, so you can see my cursor went down below there. So I'm going to go back into that top row. Okay. Okay, my cursor's back in there again. Just going to move this down a little bit, make sure, there we go. Okay, that should be able to do it now. Okay, great. So the cursor's in that top row. I'm going to insert a row above. Great. Okay, and they tell me to put this in levels of apprenticeship. So I'm just going to copy that. Oops, I can't copy that because it's a PDF. And I'm working in Word, so I'm just going to type in levels of apprenticeship in there. Okay. Of course, they're going to ask me to format, so merge the cells in the first row and center and align the heading. Okay, so I'm going to go back, click on the cells that I want to merge, double click on that, and just hit merge cells. Okay, it's already centered, which is great. And I want to change the formatting. So I want to format the rows of 1 and 2, bold of 20 point, filled with light gray shading, 10 to 25%. So I'm going to go back. All right, I'll select all the stuff that's in there. Okay, I'll go back to home, and I want it to be, I want them all to be 20. Okay, and also bold. Ooh, great, now they're all bold. And I want a fill. I want a fill of gray. Let's go here. The fill, and that's 15%. 25%. That looks good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. That's how we do that. All right. Good luck on your mock. All right.